Yo, so what up? So this news is about a week old. We have Arman Tsarukyan who just got busted for hitting a audience member on his walkout at UFC 300. Now, honestly, I'm not against Arman Tsarukyan being penalized because, yeah, when you're a UFC fighter, your physicality is above that of a normal person. So his punch is going to do damage to a normal human being, probably a little bit more than your average human being. However, at the same time, that punch, for the most part, was provoked. All I saw on that walkout was a dude who was trying to get a rise out of somebody. It doesn't matter if you're an Arman Tsarukyan fan or a Charles Oliveira fan. You know, we live in such a time where, you know, people want to talk behind their phones and sometimes talk to someone to their face. And, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that lets words or just online comments get to them. In fact, 99% of the comments I read online, whether they're directed towards me or not, I just let that go. But that's my standard. Arman Tsarukyan's standard is probably a little bit different. But if you were to lay hands on anybody, be it hard or not, when clearly they have drawn the line, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. I could sort of, I could really see where Arman Tsarukyan would respond to a punch. You're about to fight Charles Oliveira. You're about to do a lot of things. And that's crazy because that fight against Oliveira, I really do think he won. And I believe that he is up next for the title shot. Now, I agree with the punishment, but I also don't agree with how long it is. 9 months. Maybe instead of 9 months and then 6 months if there's an anti-bullying campaign. I would say, how about Arman is suspended for 6 months unless he does an anti-bullying campaign. That way he could do the anti-bullying campaign, still get penalized, still be shown, hey, even if someone's antagonizing you and kind of asking for it, just don't hit them, please, you know? Even though I still think that's a little overreaching, that you shouldn't antagonize people and expect them not to retaliate. But if he did that and just did the anti-bullying thing and then gone off, because I don't know if those high school kids are even going to listen to him to begin with. You know, I remember when I was in high school or elementary school or middle school or whatever, they always used to do those anti-bullying things and no one listened to it. But I think it just gets Arman faster on the track to the title shot he's very well earned. But yeah, I mean, if it were in my hands, I'd drop it all together and just say go on, fight for the title. I stand on that. Just because, yeah, I don't believe in, you know, people trying to get a rise out of each other. I think that's bogus, you know. And it's the funny thing. It's like you could say, oh, well, he fights in the UFC. Well, then definitely don't antagonize him. Definitely don't reach over and hit him on the back or pat him on the back when he's not asking for it, you know. Especially people from that part of the world, especially out here in America where we tend to, you know, play victim after we you know, talk smack and get attacked. That's a whole different culture where they demand respect. But yeah, I've gone on my ramble. Even though I think it should be dropped, they're not gonna. And now we'll see who's next up for the lightweight title shot. Maybe the winner of Chandler versus McGregor, because that's a toss-up. I think Islam beats either of those guys. Maybe Holloway could go up to 155 if he wants. I know he's got a fight with Ilia Topuria that they're trying to book. But this does kind of throw a gigantic wrench in the natural earning flow at 155, where it's like Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan too would have definitely been a great fight. But, you know, these things happen. It's not the first time someone who has earned a title shot isn't going to be able to have his title shot. But, yeah, we'll see. Peace out.